Good morning, and sorry for bringing today's analysis a bit late. I was kind of caught up with something else. But then let's just go straight into the analysis. And please, today analysis is going to be very fast and straight to the point. Of course, I'm sure by now you know what really I do every single day. So just mark out the structure of which is the recent low right here. And of course, we can see a recent high. Here is a recent high on the H4. So let us go to our end time frame to see what happens in between. So what we're expecting now is if this zone holds, then think of targeting here. But preferably, I would say just wait for the market to get above the average test of the can target here. If this get broken, of course, we look for a long time bullish trend. Now let me just go back to the H4, just so I can just see how I mark the structure. So this is a major one, enter above this, tells us a major bullish trend, and anything below this is a major bearish trend. And okay, remember when I said below, that means a breakout of it, then a retest of that zone tells us that the market likely to continue moving this way. So this is how I actually mark it. So you can use to compare with your own analysis and check what really happens. Remember, if this zone holds, here is the next target, but then you'll be taking any trade inside this zone. The best way for a breakout from this, then the targets here, or then it break below this and the targets as well as possible for that. Okay, let's go to the next one, to the younger brother, VIX75 itself. Then 75 itself, let's go again to the H4 to see if we can see any recent high and low. That is the recent high that just formed. Here, the recent high again. Our recent low, we'll be removing this from the recent low to put in it right here. So that means in between here. But then the major breakout is we always want to just break above this or to break below this. That's going to tell us a big time bullish and a big time bearish. So that means we are for a breakout below this and then a breakout above. So in the 15 minutes charts, what I'm expecting is for market to break below this, it gets this, or then you wait for the market to actually uh, break above this other zone, then we test it. Now going to the next one, catch 500. Now on catch 500, on catch 500, we're actually expecting a breakout above this, then the test of this zone, then we think on the long side, that means a breakout above this, we testing this zone, then we go on the long side. Otherwise, wait for you see how the market react to this zone. We wait to see how the market actually reacts to this zone. No thanks. Where the market actually react to this zone, if you can see new structures being formed, then we can think of going, what's it called, going short on this and targeting it here. So let's wait for how the market actually reacts at this zone. Then we can think of going short to this next zone. Now on boom 500, it's already going on the long side, so just wait for the market to just move. And of course, we said a breakout above this retest and then go long, but then we already missed this. So just wait for a breakout above this retest of the then go long to this next zone, or a breakout below this, a retest a good short to this next zone. That's the level to the next one, boom 1000. Now on boom 1000, the same thing, a breakout above this, a retest. I told you today is going to be very fast and straight to the point. I'm sure you can see the zones. Then a breakout below this, a retest, then go short. So remember, inside this zone, just let the markets run. Don't think of any trade inside this zone. Just wait for a breakout above this or a breakout below this. And finally, on Crash 1000, Crash 1000 is currently on its zone. So we're waiting for the market break below this, the average test, and another bearish candle. They think of targeting here. Or then let's see how the market reacts to this. We can form sort of lower highs, and then, or we can see sort of higher highs being formed. Then we can think of going long on this market. Of course, this is going to be our next targets. So that's going to be all on synthetic indices. And of course, I'll see you next on the Forex markets. That's it. Please do enjoy your time and have a lovely time ahead.